haven't like released it. We haven't released it, but it's dope and it's done and it's already it's done, So it's called Inspiration. And we got a lead song that like you can actually see on Bandcamp as well. It's we put out two songs as an EP for Inspiration, the album, which is Inspiration itself, which is a very powerful song that I wrote and he produced. And we did another track called Retro. So that's dope too. That's hip hop too. So I mean, I'm just letting y'all know like what y'all should basically expect from me as an artist and like what I'm bringing to the table. Because I don't want to just put out a CD or mixtape. I don't know what like what it's for. You know what I'm saying? But the album is done. I can also release those tracks anytime on YouTube. So it's called Inspiration in Retro. You can look that up on the internet, like Google. Type in Isaiah Scott Inspiration. You can type in Isaiah Scott Retro. Either one on Google, you'll see the song. So I mean, it's pretty deep, and the album was done. But I done two mixtapes of my own, but I was freestyling other artists' beats, you know, called Re-Inspiration 1, Better Than Sorry, and Re-Inspiration 2, the mixtape called Passion. Those are two mixtapes that I've done called Re-Inspiration 1 and 2. They're not heard. Why? They're just not heard. I'm a dope artist. You know, just like all the other dope artists that was out here, and their music didn't get heard. You know why, right? So, but it's all good. So this one right here, I'm putting out independently. It's called Re-Inspiration 3. My emotions took over. Yes, my emotions took over in hip hop. So like that's basically the mixtape. My emotions took over. Re-Inspiration 3 and the album Re-Inspiration 3 itself. So like the mixtape will of course be my production as well as me rapping of other people's beats as a freestyle. And the album will just be me. It will just be me itself. Me. Scott I Productions. So I have a few more tracks. I mean, I have a lot more tracks to release on YouTube. A lot. Alright? Freestyles to my production. I mean, like, I post on my Twitter all the time. So yeah, please follow me at Real Isaiah Scott on Twitter. I'm posting like basically, I'm just letting everybody know like I'm storming, like a monsoon, and like monsoon means a heavy wind, a storm. I'm never going to stop storming, cause a storm never stops. It comes back to back, back to back. I'm like that. Mr. Sadface, Scott. All right, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, Re-Inspiration 3 is my joint, so I'm doing it. So please follow me, please subscribe. I will release a track which has my man BE from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We have an album out. Well, like, we still working on an album. The album's underneath my production. But I'm doing like multiple things. I'm doing multiple things, y'all. So like I'm working on the Glorified album, which is me and BE, which I will release a track off the album called Unconscious, which is my production, Scott I production. So I mean, like, you'll hear about that more during the week, but it's called Unconscious. It's the first single. Actually, it's the second single of Glorified. The first single is Get Up. We didn't even release that yet. But we have been performing it at local colleges in Philadelphia, and we actually performed it at our college, and we actually performed it at other places as well. So it's called the album that me I'm working on. My man BE, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we're working on an album called Glorified. That's underneath my production. But like, that probably won't come to y'all till like 2012 or 13, cause like I'm working on like multiple things. But no, I plan on like releasing it. Just like basically just to get people familiar with BE and myself and my production. Scott I Production. So the track I will release called Unconscious coming soon, as well as a track for the mixtape and the album, which will be released off either Facebook or MySpace or YouTube. One of the three. I might put it out. I mean, I might put the track that I have for the mixtape and the album, like the single. I might put that out on all three of them. I don't really know, but when the time comes, trust me, YouTube will hear it first. My fans will hear it first. I want to thank everybody for subscribing me, all my friends, man. Everybody that's helping me out, everybody that want to do real music with me. Thank you, and we will get to it. All right, trust me. Real hip hop, I do. Scott, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, stand up. We gonna do it big. I promise you. I got you. I got you. YouTube, you my family, all my subscribers. I love y'all. We gonna do it. I promise you. All right.